So this is the homing sequence of the turret. Okay, so last time when we had the magazine in, it was forcing the balls to get stuck and it wouldn't move forward. So from here we can shoot it okay. But as soon as we put the magazine in, this one, the pressure stops it from coming out, so it means the gripper can't get to it. So I thought before I redesign the whole thing to potentially put that feeder at the bottom, I was just going to change the angle of this a little bit, because one of the other problems I have is if I go too far forward, these stepper motors aren't particularly strong, and the barrel, it's all a little bit front heavy, so if I go too far down, it kind of collapses in the end. There you go. So now I can't get it back. So I think just bringing this down, or bringing the angle out a little bit, may also create a bit of a counterbalance. So I did redesign that, and I do have it in the printer. So there's the new parts, essentially at an angle. So I will fit that and we will try again. There you go. I thought before I go and re-engineer the entire feeding system, I'm just gonna increase the angle a little bit and see if that feeds a little bit better. So for those of you who haven't seen the cleaning up of 3D prints, when you print it, obviously it can't print in the air, so it puts this support structure scaffolding at the bottom, but it's a bit of a pain to clean all that up, and it takes a bit of time. So anyway, I will do that and start again when we're mounted it. Okay, the new ball feeding mechanism has been added. The previous piece was also joined, so I've separated them so I can, tweak them individually as opposed to having to keep printing the whole thing all together. But anyway, so that is now 30 degrees change from where it was before. And let's see if it works. I'll turn that on. Do this homing thing. So there's a Hall effect sensor on the side there. That's how I find and set the zero position for both axes. Okay, so let's get a couple of these balls. The angle is a lot easier. You can see they immediately just run down the bottom. So let's see if we can shoot some. Nice. Well, even that one is just sitting there. I guess with the tension of the spring, it might work. So let's do that. So this goes on the back like that. Looks pretty cool. It's got the front Gatling gun effect. 2 flywheel motors, the feeding spur gear, the balls. Now as soon as I push the magazine into that, it should release the balls and essentially apply the pressure from the spring. So hopefully that feeds forward. Yes. Alrighty, well that looks a lot better. It's locked and loaded behind it. And like I said before, that tipping point, so with this angle, might have a bit more of a center of balance. Alrighty, let's see. Nice. And the next one is just sitting there. It's not coming forward. That is super annoying. But if I just... It's really stuck there. I don't know. I need to increase the size of that. I mean, it does come through. And the second I take this off, you can see it just rolls forward. It sits nice. I don't know. I'd like some advice. Like I said, alternatively I can take this gear and flip it down the bottom so that it kind of sits right under that. If you can see, it sits right under there, and essentially that will feed straight onto the gear, and the gear will just move it from the bottom. And I can essentially maybe just put a little canopy on top and just feed it from the bottom. I think that'll work more consistently. But anyway, since it's loaded, let's not waste the opportunity to shoot something. Yes, I have got the timing so that I spin the motors up for a second before I turn the gear. Yeah, it's just, I'm gonna have to redesign that. I think I was hoping the angle would change all that, but no such luck. I'm gonna have to put something that can actually get in there and get to the gears. Let's see if we can ready? There you go. 3, 2, 1. Of course, because it's lying in the back, it won't shoot. So we'll have to tip it forward. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that because you can't not shoot every time the gun phases up. Anyway, here we go. It works well and shoots well. It's just that ball feeding thing. Anyway, we'll try again.